Most sociologists agree that men and women are different, but can't agree on what makes them different. Let's start by defining the woman question. Conley states that the woman question is, what explains the nearly universal dominance of men over women, aka the patriarchy? Anthropologist Gayle Rubin was the first person to try to answer the woman question. She argues that the sex-gender system, one where women are owned by their fathers and eventually are given away to their husbands, was the result of human interaction. Most of these original theories were forms of structural functionalism. Structural functionalism is a theoretical tradition claiming that every society has certain structures that exist to fulfill some set of necessary functions. Examples of these structures could be family, division of labor, or gender. Their functions include reproduction or production of goods. One important theory about gender is Talcott Parsons' sex role theory. His theory states that men and women perform their roles as breadwinners or homemakers because it is the ideal arrangement in modern society. This theory is based on men and women being different and having different skill sets that qualify them to do the best of their respective jobs. The sex role theory has many faults, though. It does not explain why structures change throughout history. If the breadwinner-homemaker model was natural, why did it change so much in the 1970s? Another type of theory is the psychoanalytic theory. Freud's psychology claims that boys and girls develop masculine and feminine personality structures through early interactions with their parents. Boys must overcome their Oedipal complex, which results in a rigid ego, while girls strive to become like their mother and have children, which results in minimal ego problems. Throughout the years, feminist movements have arose in an attempt to gain equal rights for men and women. One criticism of feminism is that it ignores class and race privilege. For example, in The Feminine Mystique, Betty Friedan campaigned for women to have the right to work outside of the home. In her book, she ignores the fact that thousands of working-class and non-white women were already working to support their families. In the 1990s, third wave feminism began, which strives to include the issues of women across diverse backgrounds. Postmodern theories pose to question the validity of the woman question. The Yoruban society in West Africa, for example, does not group itself based on gender. People are instead classified by seniority. Other sociologists have developed theories about gender based on sexuality. Sexuality is varied throughout cultures and time periods. For example, some cultures normalize homosexuality while others prefer it. Before 1850, there was no such thing as the homosexual identity, just homosexual acts. Nowadays, our society places a huge emphasis on identity through sexuality.
Created using Powtoon.